we're live somewhere, aren't we? Yeah. Can they hear what I'm saying? Or lean forward a bit like that, or what?
No, that's pretty...
Is it? That's good, is it? I mean, I can go out a bit. And if I cough, it's going to be listeners here. I think we're live, mate.
My sound check.
We need to practice this, don't we? What, usually yours then?
Hello, I'm here. Yeah, I sound. Yeah, I sound wondrous. Yeah, that'll do. Why not?
That's me.
That'll do. Should we start the show?
Yeah, what's best now?
Yeah. Start the show with a bit of a vape. Well, okay. Well, you're on camera now. Yeah.
Hello?
Just you.
Not you.
Not me.
I'm going to act as if
Hello, no, just me.
Just you, man?
Yeah, just me.
Okay.
And now we go to
Split
two
screen
cameras.
technology. Yeah? This is clever stuff, isn't it?
Well, a very good evening to you. Welcome to you. How are you, mate? You've been coughing, spluttering. You've been, opening that vape's doing you well. Those cherry tunes, are they looking after you?
You know what? That's a bit ironic, that, isn't it? I'm vaping on cherry tunes, and I've had an absolute shite. Anyway, whatever.
That good, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you to, by the way, Somerset Vape Company, V4PE.co.uk. Again, sponsors of season 2, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Episode 7 we appear to be on now.
Yeah,
Wow.
64 litres.
Wow. I'd stick with episode 7. It sounds a lot less drunk and more dignified.
It's of a year, or more than a year, isn't it?
More dignified.
I shall pour the wine
Hello
out.
to the chat room as well. We've
we'll
got
get that,
Susie in the chat room. We've got Faye as well.
Yeah,
Faye's back.
Yeah, Faye's back.
Faye's back. Good to see it. She went out for a meal last week, if I remember rightly.
It was her dad's birthday, but wouldn't tell me where they were.
Wouldn't tell you where, so we couldn't. You're going to turn your volume off there?
I'll just carry on chatting.
I'll keep chatting. Wouldn't tell us where, so we couldn't phone up and comp the entire meal for
That's
her.
what we were going to do.
Of course we were. Of course we were.
No, we're going to mess about.
We don't mess around. We don't. There was talk on the show that we would have bought her a drink, but not her dad. But we were messing. We were going to comp the entire meal. That was the plan. That was our idea.
That's the kind of people we are.
Yeah, too good. Some would say.
But she did send in an absenteeism note. I was advised ahead.
I'm never there when those notes come in.
No. Well, you don't read the emails, do you? So it's getting people to do. I'll pour the wine.
Been a busy couple of weeks. Yes, that's the vaping bit.
Yeah.
Thanks to V4P again, sponsors.
Where are they, Darren?
True friends. They're behind the back of Asda.
All right. Well, near the Royal Mail.
Oh, probably.
It's best to go online, isn't it? Because they can.
It's good to go online, but it's lovely to go in and see them as well. And I always find that the vaguer we are, it feels like when you find it, it's like you've been part of an Indiana Jones plot.
Or in Western.
Could be, you found the Holy Grail when you find it. But the clues are back of Asda, head for the mound of parcels in the sky.
Yeah.
And
every week. But no, they've sponsored us again for another 3 months, which is remarkable.
Remarkable. Talking of people that haven't sponsored us, still, yeah.
These fuckers.
Well, actually, hang on.
Oh, go on.
I'm not so sure whether we might not have got some sponsorship from them.
Why? What's happened? Are you going to talking about our other commander?
Talking about our boss.
Yeah, Jace.
Yeah.
You got the same picture, did you?
I got a picture of him relaxing in his jacuzzi hot tub.
Yeah, in his garden.
Yeah. With a bottle of jam shed.
Yeah, 2 glasses. I got that.
You got the same?
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking, because where the official radio station is registered. I'm thinking Burnham-on-Sea.
I know someone wants to go and live there.
Really?
Yeah, I want to retire to Burnham-on-Sea.
Who wants to retire? Well,
I can't tell you.
No, I wouldn't either. I mean, name and shame, but geez, somebody wants to retire. Nobody wants to go to Burnham-on-Sea.
Well, word of mouth, mate. right in front of me.
World War II bomb went off in Burnham-on-Sea about 4 months ago. It's done £6.5 million worth of improvements.
Yeah, that's
It's a true story, that. Yeah. Nobody wants to go to Burnham-on-Sea. Nobody. Not even people that live in Burnham-on-Sea. Jace lives in Burnham-on-Sea.
Yeah, he's got hot.
And he tells everyone, oh, no, it's TA8, so that means it's a Taunton, you know. Or is it, I don't know, some other postcode. I think he lives in Highbridge, actually, which is... by the way, good evening to our Burnham-on-Sea and Highbridge listeners.
So people dyslexia, the Irish.
Yeah.
No people live in Burnham-on-Sea.
And, well, if we're on the subject of perhaps losing listeners, I've had a message from our Jace, the boss man.
Last week?
In regards to your conduct.
Right.
Now, he started off saying, Darren, you should know only too well.
Yeah. Well, you do know, Jason,
about dating.
Yeah.
And listeners.
Right.
And so far, I date a listener. We lost a viewer. We lost a listener. The Jace is a numbers man.
Oh, right, okay.
And as far as he's concerned, that one listener is so... It wasn't vetted. It wasn't apparently, you know... Apparently, company policy now is we're not allowed to date. Period. Ever.
Whatever.
So I did tell him that you'll address that situation and how you feel about it.
Fuck off as far as I don't like it, you know what I mean?
I kind of thought that would be your answer, but I thought I'd let you tell him.
So this could be my last show then? Is that what
No, it definitely isn't then, is it?
Well, funny enough, I mean, in the last week was a bit different. I mean, we are educational, which I'm quite impressed with.
Are we?
Hashtag, you said last week, hashtag educational.
Hashtag educational.
Now, last week we talked about fluffers, right? So
we did.
I had an opportunity in a week to do a bit of research. I mean, if there's any listener out there think, what are they talking about? Then listen to the last week's show, and then it will make sense what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Now.
Do you tell them as well? It's not only on Mixcloud they can catch up with our show. This show actually goes to the world via Spotify. We're on Spotify.
Okay.
We're on YouTube. We're on Amazon Podcasts. We're on Google Podcasts. We are. If you just type in the Grape and Vape Show. In Google, we come up. That's right, and we are everywhere. So if you don't want to listen to us,
piss off.
Well, no, that's not what I was trying to say. I'm trying to get the listeners, trying to keep the listeners.
I'm sorry.
We're trying to build up. We had reviews. We had listener numbers come in last week.
They're good.
Very good.
Are they?
Everyone's shows are up. Everyone's. Even mine. Mine. And this show is I mean, it's got short numbers, obviously, because it's only been going 2 seasons now.
Yeah.
I don't know when we stopped that season. Oh, it was January the 1st, wasn't it? We just decided we'll do another season. And so we're on season 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Poptastic the chap said even the Russians can hear this.
Even the Russians can. And God bless our Russian comrades.
Yeah, whatever. They ain't got Jam Shed. Well, they might have, actually. I don't know. Maybe that's why Jam Shed aren't speaking.
Do you know what? I'm not sure. I've got it feels slightly different taste this evening. What about you?
Right. Well, no, mine's all right.
I don't know if it's a bit cold or something. Maybe it's a bit cold.
I don't know. It's all right.
But it does feel like it's not like it's usual. See, being educational, Russ.
I know you are a bit of a connoisseur.
Yeah, that's absolutely. I don't know. Maybe the bouquet, the aroma, the where I usually get
or is it the fairy liquid around the glass that I noticed. There was a bit of a washing up stain on it, mate.
Is there?
Yeah, I thought it was lipstick, but then I realised it can't possibly be. Well, it could be. Is there something you want to tell me?
Only on a Wednesday, my friend.
Is it? Right on then.
Wednesday is my gay day.
Okay.
Yeah, by then, some people might know me as Chantel. Good evening, you know who you are.
Yeah, all 4 of them.
But only on a Wednesday.
So anyway, I digress. So Jace, obviously... I don't know what to do now.
Well,
because I did a bit of research. Because I went away last week after we talked about fluffers. I was educated. It was something I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I thought I could have been span of yarn, really. But you were quite informative about it for whatever reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I did. I went on my search engine and I typed in fluffers.
But your own search engine?
Yeah,
you didn't hide it or anything like that?
When I go, if people get my hard drive, they're going to go, I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah, codging, dogging, a lot. Searched a lot,
Amazing.
mate. Don't look at
It
it.
just
Watch
seems
the
like,
videos.
I had no idea he was into wilderness so
Gay
much.
sex, yeah, the whole lot, mate. The whole lot.
That's
I
right.
had no idea.
Jobs for fluffing.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, that was mine. I put in fluffing.
So I checked it. I typed in fluffing, and you're right. Up it came.
Yeah.
They are
Well,
ladies.
that's the job. That's the point. Up it comes.
Yeah, up it comes. And you were absolutely right. They keep them all juggled and ready to perform. And
Don't
stuff
look
like
surprised. I told
But
you.
then-
Hashtag
but then,
education.
You'll like this, right?
Yeah.
Then a pop-up advert came up
Yeah.
on one of the websites when I was checking out fluffers. Research only.
Yeah.
It was only research.
Yeah.
All right, that's all it was. It wasn't anything else. I didn't learn anything from it. I hadn't seen before.
Yeah. You had me at pop up. Come on.
Yeah, so we
Yep.
all get pop-up ads, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you heard of Woo Woo?
Woo woo.
Woo Woo. W-O-O-W-O-O.
W.
It came up as a pop-up.
W-O-O. It's not anything to do with It's not anything to do with It's not Japanese, is it?
I don't know.
It's not. It's
No,
not to do with.
I don't know.
It's not to do with dressing up as furry animals. It's not. It's not furries.
Do they do that over there?
Yeah, furries, mate. Very weird, yeah. And they dress up
do
in
a lot of
anime.
stuff,
I
don't
tell you what, mate. Living on your own, you go in some dark places on Google.
you
You
wanna
go
know
down
what
some
they are?
rabbit holes. It is like sometimes I come out the other side,
Talking of
and I
holes.
feel like Alice.
Talking of holes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jace, but Woo Woo. Right,
Yeah, yeah.
Is anal bleaching cream.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that makes sense because that's kind of a nice name for it. You woo woo, you know.
Well, yeah, but
If you want to, it's better. It sounds better than ring piece.
I'm bleaching my woo woo. Yes, but
Ring bleacher.
I'm better than I'm bleaching.
Woo woo sounds nice. It sounds like It sounds
I'm
like
changing the colour of my.
sounds like fluff. You know, a little.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anal bleaching cream.
Yeah.
And it came up as a pop up, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking, seriously, really? And then I thought, I mean, all right, you're a rusty bullet hole, so I suppose it could do with a bit of enhancement.
Thing is, I think it's with anal bleaching is I've never ever seen the point in spending money on something you're never gonna get to look at.
You could, but it would. I mean, you've got.
You stand over a mirror, I guess, or a
Camera on
camera
your
and
phone,
stuff. But yeah, I mean, unless it's there, unless you can see it in the mirror there and go,
Yeah, but who
oh,
are
look
you
what I've
doing it
done.
for,
Well,
though?
your
That's
boyfriend, your girlfriend, your photographer, your
Do me a
neighbour.
favour.
I don't
It just
know.
needs coming up a few tones. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Get some woo woo.
Yeah,
I have
Bit of
ordered
woo-woo
some.
on it,
I
have you?
ordered- yeah.
brilliant. I think we should try it. We should try it on our skin.
Not on air.
No.
Not on air.
We should try it on our skin, and see if it bleaches other parts of your body. I'm sure it does.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, but because I was looking at fluffers, it came up as anal bleaching cream, and then I thought I'll research this, and there's lots of different ones, but Woo Woo was the one that had the best offer on it.
It's a great name.
Woo Woo.
If I was gonna invent anal bleaching cream, I wouldn't want to call it anal
Does
bleaching
it burn
cream.
though? It must itch. If it.
It would itch, I would have thought.
Oh God, I mean, is that what Michael Jackson used? Because if it is, that would be a great advert. Because he said he had a condition, didn't he, that turned him from doesn't matter if you're black or white.
Yeah.
Was it anal bleaching cream?
As the song goes. Well, I don't think it was.
How do you know?
Well, I don't know. I mean, he had that accident in the Pepsi advert once, didn't he? And set
fire, though,
set
wasn't it?
his hair on fire.
They don't really
That's
do
right. But
anal bleaching
I
cream,
can't
do
remember. I can't remember any accidents being involved with anal bleaching
How would you
cream.
address that with your partner? If you're playing hide the sausage and
Yeah.
whatever it is, and you're
Whatever floats your boat.
behind them and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then you think, do you know what? I think I'll broach this subject. Do you know what love? Well, we use the word love because it could be either or, couldn't it? You know, or you buy it as a gift. You know what I mean? I've bought you some anal bleaching cream. Use it.
Yeah, I think that's got to be something you buy yourself.
Is it? Yeah, but how
For
do you know
yourself.
You need it?
Well, exactly. Why? That's in my first
It
place.
can
Why
only
would
be
you
somebody-
spend money on something you'd never see? It doesn't make sense,
So that's what I mean. You'd have to be in a really special
Wipe test is good enough for me. Give it a wipe. Once the old tissue
smear is clear.
If the smear is clear, move on with your
No
day.
woo-woo.
Move on with your day. You don't need anything else. And to be honest with you, I'm sure a little bit of lemon juice and vinegar would do the same job.
Try it.
Well, it'll make your eyes water. I know that much.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I just thought I'd throw that out there because it was a pop-up. Because lots of pop-ups come up when you're on the wrong sites, don't they? This bloody one came up.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I go
It's
on
not
some.
a bad price. It's about $9.99 for 50 ml, something like that. I don't know how much you got.
God, you've done some proper depth into it.
I-
God, how many have you bought?
We promote jam sheds. I've got a fat arse, mate. No, we promote jam sheds, right?
I only think it's supposed to be for the ring piece, isn't it? I don't think you're supposed to smear it all over your ass.
No, well,
I mean, you're not going to just walk around with a white ass like some kind of inverted polo or something like that, are you?
Yeah, but I just find it quite fascinating that that people. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Mate, anything that you can possibly think of, there's somebody out there probably doing it and trying to make some money on it as well.
No, I didn't read what the contents of this woo-woo was.
Probably lemon juice and vinegar.
I'll use the woo-woo. You use lemon juice and vinegar.
And we'll try. We'll have an ass off, shall
We've got
we?
a very long message.
Jesus, have we?
Pete, Pop Tassie and says, woo-woo is a fun cocktail to make.
No, stopping you there. Sounds shit.
Just by saying woo-woo, you can taste the playfulness of this fruity mix. It's a tasty indulgence that's hard to resist. Our recipe is mixed in minutes and makes a wonderful cocktail or aperitif. Pete, you're on the wrong website, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Go
I think
to
we're
the
on
fluffer one.
I think we're on the wrong website because you ain't selling it to me, mind you. You bought 2 bottles, ain't you? So it must be good. I don't know what.
But it does say you can apply it elsewhere to lighten the skin.
Right. Okay.
So
it's not really an anal bleaching thing.
that
It's
is
just
how it's labelled.
it's anal bleaching.
Yeah, but to soften it, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
I think well done to them. Whoever's
You could use
marketed
it
that.
elsewhere.
Whoever's marketed that is brilliant. It's it's what's it for? Well, it's to put on your woo woo. You know, it's like your granny telling you what to do with it. It's like an old recipe.
yeah.
You know, an old. Here you go. Here you go. Have this, love. What's this, Gran? It's to put on your woo woo. Perfect. Love it. Well done, the marketing.
Yeah,
It's better than I think. There's a herpes, not a herpes. Piles. There's a pile ointment called Anusol. Bad marketing. Nobody wants to buy anything called Anusol. Nobody wants to use anything called Anusol, and certainly nobody wants to walk into any of your Boots a chemist and go, "Excuse me, love, I'm looking for
Anusol." I've heard it can
fucking condoms."
It can remove the line. Piles cream, they said, gets rid of your lines under your eyes, doesn't it?
Does it?
I don't know. Look, obviously, I haven't tried it, have I? Jesus.
I don't know. I get lines reading most medications now around my skin. Just trying to peer to read it. I mean, the writing is people who primarily need stuff are old people, and I'm classing myself now being in that category. I've been fighting it for too long, but I'm not even 50 yet. I got about 2 months.
You need some woo-woo, mate.
I tell you, but I am getting to the point now where I just can't read anything of any importance to me. I'm sure the world is just. I'm sure the people are just trying to kill us off. Just don't know. I mean, a lot of it is bullshit. Some of the stuff, I was reading paint on my paint tin the other day. I was doing a little bit of modelling, so I had a small paint tin, and I'm reading, so I wanted to know how to clean the brush, right? And it says, caution, do not drink. Do not drink.
How'd you like your paint?
On a jar of paint.
Yeah.
I mean, my point is if you don't know not to drink paint, well, if you don't know not to drink paint, then my thing is it's fucking drink it. Go for it. Just die and just stop breathing air and wasting my time because the Darwin Awards counts for people that don't know not to drink paint.
Pile cream, dangleberry cream. How about that?
Dangleberry cream. It sounds kind of quaint, but it also does sound like we're taking the piss a bit, And I feel pile cream should be, I don't know,
hand cram.
I don't know, a throne of gold. Yeah, I'm just thinking, you're sitting on piles of gold or something like that. I don't know, but it should be something that you should be able to walk into Boots on and go, can I have some, and say it without having to anusol under your breath.
I told you about that time I took the sample to the hospital the first time ever, didn't I?
Yeah.
The Lucasade bottle.
Yeah.
And they thought it was Lucasade because I filled the bloody thing up. And I do remember in 1989.
Good sample, by the way, but you couldn't do it now.
No.
Not me.
1989 when I had my Rolex, I can remember that I was smashed up a bit.
Yeah.
This was the first time I was ever asked this, and it's so crap what I'm going to tell you, but it's true because when the consultant came round or whoever it was chatting to me, about this and how's this going on, and how are your stools, and I'm thinking, was he fucking asking me about my kitchen? Genuinely thought, how are your stools? Why don't you just say, have you had a good turnout? how's your bowel movement? And
Yeah.
that? No, how are your stools? I genuinely, I mean, what was I then? 26 years old? I'd never had heard that medical term before at that point.
By the way,
Oh, ching ching.
a cheers to Bristol. Because isn't it called the Bristol stool chart?
Is it?
Yeah, it's called the Bristol stool chart.
And
it's like
be,
1 to 10 or something. I don't know which way is, solid and which way is, Jesus, what have I eaten? Yeah. but, there's a 1 to 10 there.
So
and I think it's called the Bristol stool chart. If I'm wrong, let me know, chat. We've got a fair few annoyment in the chat this evening as well. So I think it's only good that we say hello to Faye still in there, Susie's in there, Poptastic still in there.
Yes.
Well,
Susie just said she put tannin oil on her face. Thought it was night cream. I just woke up in the morning, bright orange.
I bet that's right. That is not a look you want to wake up to.
Woo-woo was in Boots. Boots chemists, so they're promoting anal bleaching cream.
Well, good on Boots.
Oh, I could have missed out waiting for it to be delivered now. I've just gone to Boots.
You could have just gone to Boots and asked for your woo-woo.
Up to the game.
Your woo-woo stuff. Me stuff for me woo-woo. I mean, it does sound very camp, doesn't it? It does sound like if you're a guy that wants that, you're doing it probably for your other fella. So you're going to go into Boots, think, oh, hello. Do you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for that cream.
For me woo-woo.
For me woo-woo. No, I need to put on my woo-woo. Oh, it's going to look beautiful. It's going to look like I'm going to call it Snow White afterwards. I really am, dear.
Yeah. I just want to go up a couple of times.
Anyway, that could have upset.
You did a good gay voice then, mate.
I said that could have upset a few of our listeners out there this evening, and I'd like to say as well,
it's Russ's fault.
It's Russ's fault. It's all Russ's fault. He's talking about woo-woos.
Anything's possible, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a couple of tones.
It's amazing. I mean, the thing is, since blokes have started to groom themselves. No, not me. I mean, I groom myself. In essence, we shave. Put a little bit of Nivea for men on your face. You put a little bit of that.
Do I look like a
No, you don't. I'm going to be honest with you.
Mate.
You don't get these looks without a little bit of Nivea for men,
Okay.
So,
too late. Way too late, mate.
So, but that's it. And then a bit of aftershave. If we're going out, put a little bit of the old cologne on, bit of Cool Ross on, girls. Yeah, that's right. But we wash, we do. That's kind of grooming. But the movement now is where I remember when I used to work on the ships. And I've been in quite a few gay men's cabins in my time.
You never told me this.
Have you not? I've been in quite a few gay men's cabins in my time. Because there's a lot of cabin parties. No, I'm the straight guy. I'm the straight guy in a room full of,
Yeah, I mean, I don't...
Make me feel special at times.
Yeah,
I've got to be honest with you.
It
made me feel wanted. There was contemplations at time. I was looking how much drink have we got in his face?
Did you find the same thing as me?
Mate, I've looked, as you must know, growing up, sorry to butt in there, but as you know, growing up, you go to a club, you're looking at a lot of threes at the start of the night, but at the end of the night, those threes magically turn into sevens, So there's only a amount of drink that perhaps I sway gay. I don't know. Well, no.
Anyway, did you have the same experience as me? The first time you walked up the gangplank of a cruise ship, right? I was trying to... I sussed it instantly because the women were being...
Can we make this quick? Because I've got to get off the sway gay bit.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm bailing you out,
I paused it on a point where people are going, fucking hell, he's going to turn gay.
Yeah, oh, well.
Does it get us listeners? That's what the old boss would say.
Oh. This is educational. Hashtag educational.
Go for it.
So we're at the gangplank. You've done it. I've done it. We're all at the gangplank, and in a very short period of time, it's like you're being sussed out to find out what your sexual preference is, because all the women on there are like, man walking up gangplank, been at sea 6 months. This man, and they come up and they start talking to you,
and all the men are there going, man.
Yeah.
Fresh meat, look at him.
And I was thinking, well, they all seem very, very friendly, and it didn't take long to work out that, obviously on the ships, like I say, the gay scene is bloody mental. But
I wouldn't say mental, dear, but I tell you, it was such a party.
You did more cruises than me, mate. I'm not going to say
I've done a hell of a lot of cruises. But no, I've been in a lot of gay men's cabins. Never swayed gay. Don't think I could. I just don't fancy men. When you look at a woman, you can go, that's good.
Yeah, okay. You can.
You look at a bloke and you look at an erect. There's nothing pretty about an erect penis, Russ. Let's be honest. He said, "There's nothing pretty." You keep drinking, son. There is nothing. It looks like, I don't know. It looks like it's just veiny, it's pinky, it's purpley, it's multicolored. It just doesn't look. There's nothing pretty about it. I mean, God bless women for coming anywhere near us blokes, because there's nothing pretty about it. At all. You got airy balls hanging down, you know. The older you get, the more they hang as well. You know. I tell you what, I'm getting to 50 now, mate, and my balls are starting to drop. Now, everybody tells you about the first time your balls drop. Yeah, you know? Yeah, that's right, 13, 14. Nobody tells you about the second time your balls start dropping. Yeah. That's right.
Well, mate, when I had that
nothing
surgery
pretty.
Nuts, it was all right. Could have bought a pair of shorts and he could have done it. You know what I mean? Don't forget undressed. Lost to go now.
So my point is, I've been in a few gay.
So you're going back to it now.
Well, I want to try and dig myself out of this. Just to say, what I was going to say is now what blew me away is now I've been in a lot of. I'll rephrase that. I've been in some ladies' cabins and some ladies' bedrooms, perhaps, you know, in my life, you know, and whenever you go, if you end up at a lady's house or perhaps somebody's, you know, your friends, even a friend, it doesn't have to be in a sexual way, but you go in there and you'll go to a lady's bathroom. If you need to have a wee, perhaps. I mean, I wouldn't suggest you have a shit, you know, because, you know, you've got to be really good friends then. But my point is, I've been to a few ladies' places. That sounds even worse.
This is getting worse.
Right. Listen, I've been in ladies' bathrooms.
Yes, and I have.
And I've always seen ladies' bathrooms as a difference to a bloke's bathroom, or in more instance, my bathroom. Right. You know, my bathroom's got some shower gel hanging up. It's got a sponge. It's got the toothpaste. It's got the necessities, couple of towels. Woo-woo. It's clean. No jar of woo-woo as of yet. You know, as of yet. But if I did, I'd have it on display. Because why wouldn't you? Because if you don't, then you're doing that for nobody. So you might as well go, well, you know, it's like, you know, where people wear suits with the label on it almost. You know, it's because it's fucking expensive. I'm letting everybody know where it comes from. That's right. So, long story short, been in ladies' bathrooms before. They've always had this, they're a step up. You know, there's a lot more. There's not just shower gel. There's 3 or 4 different shower gels. Then there's some shampoos, perhaps some conditioners. Then there's some, you know, there's a lot of things in a lady's bathroom. Hairy razor, maybe. Maybe. I mean, I'm not going in searching. I'm not doing like a Poirot or anything. It. I'm just making an observation. A lady's bathroom is usually got a lot more stuff in than my bathroom.
Right.
A bloke.
Yeah.
So, going into a gay's bathroom. Oh my God.
No lock.
Mate, it's just another world. It is like a woman's bathroom on acid. I swear to God, there is not shower gel. There's 6 or 7 different shower gels. There's about 6 or 7 different facial rubs. There's scrubs. There's boils. There's lancers. There's pluckers. It's like being in Danny LaRue's closet, you know?
Woo-woo.
Probably jars of woo-woo everywhere. I didn't know at the time, you know. I was looking for ass bleaching. Where is the ass bleaching ointment? I didn't know it was called woo-woo.
Colgate, no,
I didn't know it was... Colgate would probably work on your ass as well.
I talked about toothpaste, didn't I? They said that about the porn industry.
What?
When somebody lied to me, if you rub toothpaste into your genitals, it reacts and it makes them look bigger and stuff like that.
Is that right?
Well, it smelled fresh for weeks, mate. I didn't know it was
I was just going to say, listen.
Well, I haven't had any feelings.
There's so many jokes I can make about it as well, about teeth. I'm not, though. I'm not, because, you know, we're keeping it, you know, we're keeping it fresh, keeping it clean.
Keeping it fresh, keeping it clean. If you have problems with your rusty bullet hole, simply purchase Woo Woo.
Maybe we should get Woo Woo as a sponsor.
Brown starfish.
I'm not drinking it.
No.
Chocolate starfish, I think we used to call it.
What was it?
Yeah, the old ring piece was called chocolate starfish.
Star of India? No, I might have upset people saying that, innit?
Who?
Star of India? Rusty bullet hole?
Oh, and probably something, yeah, you're probably not allowed to say India now, because that's bad.
Is it?
Roald Dahl's been turned woke. Did you read that this week?
Nah, fuck him.
Well, he's dead. In all fairness, yeah, if you wanna start
digging him up.
if you want to start dissing dead authors for like children's authors, Roald Dahl.
Yes.
BFG and all of that. Yeah. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Something wrong with that film.
Yeah.
Something wrong with that.
It's gone woke.
Paedophilia, that is that film, mate.
Get on.
Of course it is. That wasn't puppies, that was bars of chocolate.
What?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Was that Willy Wonka? I don't know. Something wrong with it all, mate.
This is Roald Dahl. These are amazing stories. Our kids' stories.
Big friendly giant, my arse.
What was he then? Well, actually, now, according to woke, he's now not even allowed to be a big friendly giant.
Snow White shafted them with those little men, isn't she? Snow White and the 7, height challenged individuals?
Yeah.
One's
That's
not
exactly
so
right.
bright,
Vertically challenged.
Yeah, I'd have had that myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But no, Roald Dahl's gone woke. They're changing his actual words from his stories to not upset today's generation of fucking snowflakes.
So Dwarf Road is out the window now?
And tossing.
Yeah, you can, yeah. Well, you can do what you like, mate. But
well, they won't allow you anymore. There's no longer happy. They're all grumpy.
Yeah. Bloody right. Oh, well. They're all right for pantomimes, apparently. They always say you shouldn't ever employ, dwarves that have got learning difficulties because it's not big and it's not clever.
It's not big, it's not clever.
Back again, they say.
We used to do dwarf tossing while I worked somewhere in Spain.
On the cruise ships?
Salou, I think. No.
Which cabin number was that then? None of one of your
Or
partners.
skiing, I used to call it.
Oh, is it? What did you say?
Sorry, but they called it tossing. Jesus, our show is dropping to a new level. Cheers, Jace.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Cheers, Jace.
He's probably in his hot tub now.
Keep your comments to yourself in future.
We don't give a flying shit, mate.
Yeah. Talking of comments, we did have an email come in this week.
Just the one.
Well, we've had more. We've had quite a few emails, but I've been busy. It's been one of those weeks. Shit is hitting the fan at the moment in my life.
What, because of the Grape and Vape?
But we had an email come in that I didn't pick up. Jace did. It was from a listener saying, really enjoying the new Grape and Vape show.
The new Grape and Vape show?
Yeah. So I don't know who was doing it before us.
Which episode did they
I don't know. Don't know.
No, because we do hit different levels.
Yeah.
Over, it's only an hour, isn't it?
Just goes too quick. You're right there. Did you try my little drink I gave you during your show?
Yeah, that looked bloody suspicious when you came in, though, mate. I held it up to the camera for my 80s rewind listeners. Ruined.
Easy to make. It was just difficult to aim.
You mean I drank your bloody semen?
No.
Okay.
Definitely not, mate. I don't know where you were going with that. Urine.
You were doing that,
urine. Yeah, piss.
Mate,
All on about semen was I? What kind of freak do you think I am?
Swimming around in it.
Yeah, but that's that could be anybody's semen, not mine. Why has it got to be mine, you fucker? God, you're weird, I'll tell you, mate. There is something wrong with you.
I've got a really bad throat, right?
There is something freakishly wrong with you.
Glass. Actually, technically, you could have. I don't know.
It was a hell of a shot.
Yeah. You're right.
No, it was like I'd done the old.
That is chucking your mutt, mate.
Yeah.
But seriously. Yeah, but I didn't know because you could have stitched me up, couldn't you? Because when it came out, I did hold up to the
Why
camera.
was I going to stitch you up? You're on air.
Yeah, which is why it would have.
Which I thought, well, he's coughing well.
Couldn't tell me what it was. So you just brought it in and you nodded at it. Drink
Yeah.
it while it's warm is what you said.
Yeah, that's probably not the bestest thing to say on something looking particularly pissy colour.
and I held it up and it looked like
It did have stuff in it. I don't know what that is. I've got to be honest with you. I'm not sure about that stuff myself. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the bits in it. I think they're all right.
And it was a bit of salty.
Oh, you try and do somebody a favour, and that's all the shit you get for it. I don't know why bother. I won't in future.
Well, I still don't know what it was. You haven't
Well,
told me.
I don't know what some of it was. The bits were a mystery. I've never seen that happen before. I've got to be honest.
Well, mate,
But I thought,
there was movement.
it's not me drinking it, so
It's like a sperm bank donations, isn't it? But that's quite a good link, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah. All right, mate. I mean,
it's a good joke, by the way. That is a very good joke. Yeah.
I mean, in all fact, I've never sort of looked into that.
I'm unvaxxed. Do you reckon there's any money in it for me?
What?
Dropping off my unvaxxed sperm?
I'm not going by that taste, mate. No.
No?
No, I didn't catch one bother. A bit of lemon, a bit of salt to it. I don't. Do they pay for it? I don't know.
Oh, I hope they do.
What, per fish?
What do they think I am? Some kind of wanker?
Here's a book. Read this.
Oh, you ain't got books. That must be old. Surely there's laptops or there's something.
Here's your laptop. Check out Fluffers.
Oh, well, Fluffers wouldn't be a bad idea.
From my understanding, they do stick you in a room, don't they, and give you a book or watch a video or something.
Yeah, and you don't get paid for it, though.
You do a 5-knuckle shuffle, and I don't know how you
Let's
do
get
it.
a biscuit or something afterwards. You get a biscuit and a cup of tea when you give blood. Surely you should get something else for giving that.
Probably a tissue. And I mean, we talked about AI, didn't we, in my episode with my Willie, which you made me talk about.
Yeah.
And imagine if they were filming you in the cubicle. Yeah, he's nearly done.
It'd be the Russians if it was. They're known for it.
Really?
Yeah, the old Biden laptops and all of that. Oh, you get that propaganda going.
Camera?
Yeah.
What if they had some little cuddly toys, like little Winnie the Poohs on the shelf? Or something
Yeah,
like that?
but then
And one of them's got a hidden camera in it. And
mate,
you're there
the way
watching a Fluffer film, 5-knuckle shuffle.
I don't think you watch Fluffers. I think they're just the bonus for turning
just
up.
walk in on your lunch break, can you, and think I'll crank one off? No,
Yeah, but you don't watch Fluffers.
Well, whatever it is you
Fluffers are there to keep it hard
The nurses-
whilst you're performing your
but
job as a professional porn
We're
star.
talking about donation. We're going off on a bit of a tangent here. We're talking about the donation of sperm.
Yeah, now, if there were Fluffers at the sperm bank, I guess,
Think?
if there were Fluffers there, then I'd be there every day.
Making a donation.
Fucking right I would be. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Jesus, I mean, guys.
Yeah, 12 o'clock. Mr. D,
only-
your appointment's now. 3 o'clock. Mr. D, 5 o'clock. Mr. D.
I'll see you at 7:30, love. Yeah, God, who wouldn't? Oh, God, yeah. I mean, if they ever needed a donation, if they ever needed a drive, that would be the way forward. Just get Fluffers involved. Jesus, yeah.
So you don't see they're after blood all the time, but they don't ask for sperm donations, do they?
I thought they paid for it.
Who?
I got gallons of this stuff in the fridge. What am I going to do with it now? That was next month's rent.
Well,
What am I going to do? Jesus. Oh, by the way,
Yes.
should we give out the number? We forget the number every
I can't be
week.
someone answer now anyway. Well,
Russ isn't going to answer it now. But
Well,
if
I
you
don't-
ever did want to join in with the conversation,
Don't bother.
with our conversation, it's 07485776621. Please join in.
How do those people, the medical professionals, keep a straight face though, when you go to a sperm donation place, right? How do they keep a straight face? There's your cubicle there. Off you go. Enjoy yourself. I mean, somebody might come out like a minute later and say, okay.
Have we got do we know somebody that works in a sperm bank or something like that?
I don't-
Can
well,
we
you
call
might,
them?
you.
I want to know, is it still magazines or do they give you a video now or, a wipe-free laptop or something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, they can't, because it used to be magazines.
Yeah.
Now-
A lot of people couldn't reach the shelves.
Well, you just looking under any bush when I was a kid.
Who's Bush?
Anybody's bush when I was a kid. You used to always find
That's where we went
magazines underneath books. You don't get magazines underneath bushes anymore. Did you not ever find pornos underneath bushes when you were a kid?
A bed, not Bush.
No, bushes. They were always like in weird trees and, in the forest. And a lot
think about trees.
of
'cause you've
blokes
seen,
hanging
like-
around
you've
them with
seen-
dirty Macs on, All right, mister, but make it quick. I got a paper round in half hour.
You've got to think about
And it better
trees,
be
mate.
fucking chocolate this time.
Yeah, you got to think about trees, mate, because if ain't one of those electric scooters, there was magazines.
I remember. Anybody remember in the chat lounge or just call us at a later date? Perhaps email us. You can email us on email me, Darren, because nobody else wants to read this shit. I can assure you, Darren at appleradio.co.uk. Can you remember when you used to find porno magazines underneath bushes? In trees, in sort of just outside school, and sort of that's where we found them when we were kids. They were always there.
I had a short life, that mate.
Well, you obviously didn't get out. You obviously weren't in the Scouts.
I was in the Cubs, mate.
Were you in the Cubs, were you?
So I learned to start fires.
No, I was
You
in.
can find
In
magazines
fact,
for now.
I was. I wasn't in the Scouts. I was in the Army
The
Cadets.
guys, the big way, yeah. You're all against the guys.
Let's not do this on radio, shall we? You know, there's one thing talking about fluffers, let alone going into no.
I know what did it for you was when he said dib, 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 and you just got the wrong end of the stick.
I dobbed.
You did.
I did.
I bet you did a bobber job as well.
I used to love Bobber Job.
Yeah.
50% for me.
Little yellow
50%
stick, wasn't it? You alright, Ash? Good. Yeah, Ash has joined us in the studio. You alright, mate?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
I'm glad you're here, mate, because the conversation was going downhill.
Yeah, bring it up, Ash. Bring it up.
So we've got 17 minutes to go. This show is too quick, I feel, but
Poptastic has given us a number to ring
has he?
the Sperm Bank hotline. So,
Call it.
yeah, well, you've got the studio. You do
Call it.
It's about right by the side of you. Go on, you do it.
Right.
Yes, phone. I'll
Let's
give you
do
the
it.
number. Yeah,
Hang
use
on.
the studio phone. All right.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to use my own on this one, mate. I'm going to show you. Jace is paying for this bad boy.
Yeah, actually, you could use
Right,
Jason's name.
give
'cause
us
he's
the
the
number.
boss.
Don't.
Right, the
In
number
fact,
is-
well, no, let's not. Shall we read it out on air? I don't know.
Yeah,
Sure.
solid.
Yeah.
No,
Go
'cause
on.
people might
Give us
want
the
to
number.
donate. 0117
0117
370
370
85
8508.
08.
Let's call it.
Yeah, and your name's Jason.
Hello,
Oh,
this is Bristol
shh.
Facility
This
now
is the
closed.
hotline.
Please leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you.
Oh, she's got a nice voice.
Hi. Just phoning up. Just wondering. In terms of if I came to make a donation, I was just wondering whether magazines are now provided, or perhaps a video is provided.
Or DVD.
Or DVD. My friend wants a DVD, if that's possible. Is well. Anything else you want there? Oh, and also, do we get anything afterwards? Not necessarily financially wise, but it's just that when I give blood, I get a cookie and a cup of tea, and I was just wondering if there was. Did we get anything for that as well? Thank you for your time. If you could give us a call back on this number or a message, that would be wonderful. Thank you, and you do a wonderful job. Bye-bye.
Well, we'll have to see if they do get back to us then.
Right, well, there we go then. We'll find out.
You did that nicely.
I
then.
think I've done that really polite, because what I didn't want to do is I didn't want to sound like we were taking a piss out of people that take sperm out of people. You know, I just didn't want to go down that line. These people are there to do a job, God bless them. I don't know what job it is, but probably cloning the world
And job.
for world domination.
And job.
I don't think these people are doing it for you. I mean, that'd be Booper, surely.
Oh, private.
If
Yeah,
you go private, you can have whatever you want. That's right. Yeah, maybe that's the way forward. So anyway, we've called them. Well done. Thank you for the number, by the way.
Cheers, Pete. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should send you your name's Jace. But it's Jace.
It's all registered to him. It's all his studio, isn't it? He's the boss. He's the guy that's got it all.
You're yeah. You'll have to let me know if they do phone back. They might
Of course
phone back
I will let you
tonight,
know.
They got 15 minutes to do it.
Yeah, well, I can't imagine there's that many wankers out at 9:45 at night
We're
on a
doing
Sunday.
this, mate.
Full of it this evening, I tell you, full of it.
Well, not as much as you did have earlier on. Look.
So, yeah, what are we going to talk about for the last quarter of an hour? I feel like I've spent.
You spent yeah.
That's posh for arrived, I guess. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I was.
I suppose your world, anyway. You're ill, but you're now in relationship.
T-shirt, mate.
Let's have a look. Sorry, I am already taken by a freaking
Also,
awesome girl, but she is batshit crazy and scares me something, but she's a perfect mixture of sunshine and hurricane. I'm her king. Flirt with me. They'll never find your body. Yes, she bought me this. Did she buy you that?
no, I bought it. To show my dedication.
To show your dedication.
Yeah.
Is that not just a T-shirt saying that you think that your new girlfriend is a bit psychopath?
No, she's okay, mate.
Are you sure? Well, I don't know. Your T-shirt says otherwise.
It's good though.
Just
It's
saying.
stand up.
I mean, you could have said a T-shirt that says, "Hi, I'm in love." But no, you go, "My girlfriend is batshit crazy. Don't fuck with her or me."
Me.
It's brilliant. Well, I'm glad it's working out. Jesus.
I told you I had a blow up girlfriend for Valentine's night.
Yeah, I mean, how did that work out for you?
I haven't tried to blow it up.
No, I don't blame you.
I ain't got the breath, mate. I got one of them car foot pumps for car tyres, but I might get a bit too.
I tried a latex lady once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I'd be a gentleman. I won't go straight into it.
Yeah.
Love bite. Farted 3 times, fucked off out the window.
Oh, yeah, I had a mate once. He bought one. He took it straight back. He said I blew it up. He said it was a bloody skinhead with hard on. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. He says, "You stupid git, you got it inside out."
There's so many of them, but we won't go into them. We won't keep going.
Should we
So,
not do the last
so
one?
did your girlfriend buy you a blow up doll for Valentine's?
Yeah, blow up
I think that's brilliant. What a great sense of humour.
because she was away.
Yeah.
But sellotape was good. See, sellotape the box, so I know if you have opened it.
Oh, there's ways of heating that. Well, I showed you. That's why you asked in the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it work?
Gaffer tape, mate.
I told you, mate. Brilliant job. Well done.
No, and I had like a tree trunk type thing with a heart cut out in it and a tea light candle
Yeah.
and then something else. I forgot
You had
what
some lovely things. And she just had, just a pot of woo-woo?
No, I think I'm waiting for it to be delivered.
Oh, it still hasn't been delivered. Oh, I've spoilt the surprise now. I'm sorry.
Well, I didn't want to say anything on air, do you know what I mean?
That's all right.
Listen, love, I think there's a couple of things you need to brighten up a little bit before we start. You know?
So,
And that's the end of that relationship.
yeah, I was just going to say, and so Jace was right.
As sure as it was.
We're one listener down because of my dalliances.
Just
You understand?
Do
Just
you know what, though, mate? In all fairness, since you talked about being in a load of gays' cabins on the cruise ships,
Yeah.
listeners might go up.
Yeah, I feel so.
Maybe
I
we
feel
should
so.
be a bit more LGBT.
I don't know if we're going to see this. If you remember, I'm going to try and see if I can find the bit here. And if I can, I'm going to bring it up
down
onto
on
our main screen.
On what?
And I'm going to show you something which is just, it's not long, but you are going to like it, I feel. Here it is.
Sorry,
Right.
sorry, right. Okay.
Right, okay, so I want to show you something here if I can. I'm going to bring it up on here.
Oh man, is this? I can't see if this is it on the main screen.
It's on the main screen now. And if you remember, a couple of weeks ago or last week, I called for not to cancel Sam Smith.
Just to take. The
I
piss
called
out of
for a non-cancel, but definitely, ridicule. That's what we need to do. So
yeah, look, gotta be on.
this was sent to me. It wasn't sent directly to me. I think it's gone. It's done the socials.
Steady.
It's done the socials, and one of our listeners is picked up on it.
Yes.
And is sent it to me. And this is our Sam Smith. Do not cancel, but ridicule. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Check this out.
I'm watching.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Every time I see, I'm going to play it one more because that
again.
is good. This is a do not cancel but ridicule. This is the way he tries to throw himself in the bin as well is just the best bit. And he can't even be asked because I was thinking maybe we should blow up some bin bags.
I can't blow.
But
up
this
your
is
playable
comedy
girlfriend,
genius, He ain't even bothered blowing them up. He is tight that you can't even bother blowing up
I
an
can't blow
inflatable.
yeah. I got an
That's
inflatable
fair.
girlfriend, mate. I'm not going to bloody do a bin bag, am I?
If you are watching on Mixcloud, you'll get what we're talking about. If you are listening to us on the old school radio, online, then we're watching Sam Smith when he was at the, I think it was at the Grammys, where he was wearing inflated bin bags. And at the Brit Awards, thank you, where he was wearing inflated the bin bags, and somebody's come along with basically bin bags and thrown himself in a bin. But explaining it, as with all comedy, doesn't make it as funny. I will move back on to Just Us, because unless we want to finish off with Sam Smith in the background.
No, I don't.
No, let's not. Let's go back to us. Yeah. Let's go back to us. It's gone. And then I can take us down.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. So keep them coming in. If you see anything to do with Sam Smith and ridicule him here at Apple Radio, because I don't know if you know as well, we made a bold move this week, Russ, here at Apple Radio.
We have.
Yeah, we have made a bold move.
We covered a lot of topics.
Well, what it was is I made a deal with Jace. I made a deal that if he put out a statement that here on Apple Radio we have banned Sam Smith from Apple Radio.
Yeah.
Not because of his music is satanic, not because of any things he's done against anybody or anything like that, but just purely because he's a dick.
Yeah.
If we make a statement, which he did, fair play to you, Jace, by the way, you did make the statement live on Apple Radio.
Did he?
Yeah, and it's out on our socials. You really need to get into the internet, mate.
I'm not doing FaceTube, mate.
No, I know, I don't blame you, but you really need to get into the internet.
Cleansed.
Anyway, and all the deal was simply is we cleaned up our show.
Oh. Right, okay.
So we'll do that next week. But he's put it out there, and we are, as I say, we are Sam Smith free here on Apple Radio. So please send in to Darren at appleradio.co.uk anything that you've got to do with ridicule. No, we've got our own complaints email. You know our own complaints email. Snitches at appleradio.co.uk.
Yeah, and it is beginning to get a little bit full lately, isn't it? I mean, most of those are Jace, isn't it?
People are using snitches at appleradio.co.uk, and that is the funniest thing. I just, it makes me giggle.
I'm not going to apologise to Jace. It's not happening.
Never. I wouldn't. I told him I didn't tell him what you said. I said I had an idea what Russ would say, and you didn't disappoint.
No. Fuck off.
Mate, as I said to Jace, he's in control of the station. If he wants us off, he's just got to press a button. Yeah. Otherwise, fuck yourself until that time. You know.
As you said it last week. #education.
#education. I think we've gone through a lot of things tonight. I didn't know what. I was just going to say, mate. I didn't know what. I was embarrassed. I've been embarrassed. I'll be honest with you. For the last 6 months, 7 months, I've been embarrassed walking into Boots, because I cannot find the appropriate anal bleacher for myself.
You thought about it?
There's young girls on the counter. I don't want to ask them for anal bleaching. I get embarrassed. I end up asking for condoms and walking out.
I see where you're coming from, mate.
Now I know about Woo Woo.
Woo Woo. And it is available in Boots, apparently, according to Mr. Poptastic.
Now I know about Woo Woo. I feel I've been educated. I feel my new life forward in this new woke world that we're moving into. Didn't even tell you about Raoul Dole's stuff tonight, honestly.
No. But if you want to bleach your butt, mate, you know you can do so with confidence.
Yep.
Without being laughed at or ridiculed.
Yeah, well,
a bit of woo-woo.
A bit of woo-woo. Even woo-woo sounds nice. It sounds like it's going to pat my bottom. But like my mum did when I was only 2 months old, with a little bit of baby powder and a soft thing. I don't know what that soft hand.
Yeah.
My mum's always had asbestos hands, though. I think mums do have asbestos hands, don't they? Have you ever seen a mum wash up and then you go there and just try and get a spoon out or something, taking like 3rd-degree burns on my hand? Yeah. But mums are just in there. Asbestos hands, love, innit? That's all it is. I think you get that when you're pregnant. You're welcome. Ladies.
All donations given generously.
Oh, I am hopefully upsetting a few people this evening. I can't believe we've got, I don't know, 3 minutes to go, mate. Do you want to finish off the show by saying anything educational, maybe? No. I don't like this background. Oh, no, we're good.
Yeah, not really. I think I said all I need to say tonight. It's been comprehensive, the topics I've covered.
Well, should we finish off with 3 minutes of silence?
No, let's not do that.
No,
we can't do that. No. But yeah, it's been good. They've been in the chat rooms, great. These guys grow on you like mould. That's yeah. Darren, you're such a funny bloke. I would definitely be embarrassed too. Ha 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 ha. Poptastic. I need to play something instead of Sam. He appears in my chart. Yeah, whatever. Susie is just laughing. Faye, I think, she's just gone.
I think Susie's I think she's probably had a few drinks. There's too much giggling going on there from Susie. I think she's been on the wine. Who is Susie anyway?
Somebody that.
I know who Faye is. Faye is somebody that turns down free meals. Not just a free meal for her, a free meal for her dad. In fact, to be honest with you, we would have probably comped the whole pub that night in the name of her dad's birthday.
Yeah. Could have made
And
a
they would have
difference.
been heroes. They would have been heroes of that bar. All we needed was the address or the number or anything. As you know, we're normal. We're good.
Yeah.
When we get a number,
And we're not shy.
when we get a number, we're very serious about it.
Yeah. And that message you left at the Sperm Bank hotline.
Yeah.
Was a
I
nice
think that was a
message.
good message.
Yeah.
I don't think
And
we should ridicule anybody that
You
you
got
know.
more chance of getting a reply from that bloody jam shed, mate. I can't be honest with
I
you.
think we've had a reply from Jamshed. Jace is bloody drunk it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got no seconds left on the radio. Say goodbye on radio.
Oh, goodbye on
Goodbye,
Apple Radio.
Apple Radio
Yeah.
and
Cheers, thanks
all
for tuning
the
in.
servers around the world that tune in and listen to us. Thank you. They're gone. Fuck them.
Stick on next then. And relax.
And relax. And I think I'll play the theme tune. And then we'll.
Commercial either.
We haven't even. I'm going to play the commercial now then.
And the theme tune.
And the theme tune, not at the same time. No, I'm going to play the commercial.
Next, mate.
I'm going to play the commercial. Shh.
Happiness is when you finally stop smoking and enjoy vaping, having been given the very best advice there is from Somerset Vape, a family-run independent business based in Weston-super-Mare with an online shop. Just search for Somerset Vape or v4pe.co.uk.
There you go. I think that's done. That technically by law now. By law,
Okay.
we've covered the sponsors.
Oh, that's good.
I'm going to play the outro and then we'll finish off. Yeah.
I reckon.
I think we've got to.
Bottle of show. We've done it, mate.
Done a bottle of show.
Once again, I have enjoyed this evening. Once again. Faced adversity.
We faced adversity.
Ridicule.
We looked at it and we laughed at it and went, ha ha, ridicule.
Yeah. We're professionals, mate.
We are professionals.
Seasoned professionals.
We've got videos to prove it.
And everything.
And we're on Spotify as well. Please don't forget to tell your friends, your family, your granny, your granddad, your auntie, your uncle, even your cat and dog. We offend most people. So
We're on a roll, mate.
we are on a roll. I think I upset a few of the old gayos tonight.
I don't know how many you know.
Not as many as I used to. Not as many as I used to.
And guys, if you have got an ugly looking penis, don't get too hung up about it.
Well, guys, it's not that you. There might be a few of you that are out there with nice penises. There's none of you. They're all ugly. Whether they've been, had the old Tommy Hilfiger cut off. Whether they're small. I mean, the small people out there,
Hey, mate.
feel for you, brothers.
Still big enough to fill a pram, though, isn't it?
Still big enough to fill a pram. That's right. Anyway, this is really the Mixcloud After Hours
Faye's
show,
got a
isn't
bed
it?
now. Faye
That's
has
right.
left.
Faye, thank you so much for your time.
Susie said goodnight, Pete.
Susie said goodbye.
Please order in woo woo.
Everybody's off.
Yeah.
See, people stay up to listen to this shit. It amazes me. It just amazes
Stay up just
me.
to bloody talk.
It's true.
Are we gone now? Are we...
We're still on Mixcloud for another 30 seconds.
9,
30 seconds. Yeah. And then we'll stop streaming. Then I've now taken us off air on the visuals now,
Much to
thank
relief
God,
of
because
Jace.
it's right, much to the relief.
He must be in his altar thinking, fuck, I gotta do something about these things.
He's there looking at his gold watch, thinking I gotta do something about these two. That's it. Anyway, Mixcloud people, good night. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your week.
Let's do it again next week.
Let's do it next week.
Ta-ra then.
Ta-ra now.